Hey fam, High Vibe Oracle here, and we've got a pick a card reading for you guys. We are going to be looking at what is coming towards you now that we're getting into the last of 2023 with fall around the corner. It is almost time to wrap the year up, so I thought it'd be nice if we got a little bit of insight, just something to look forward to. Any messages, any warnings, any encouragements from Spirit. So here we are with three groups here. We have group one, which is the Selenite Heart and the Shadowscapes Tarot. Group two is the Pastel Journey Tarot and this Amethyst Rough Point. And group three is the Cat Tarot, and it's a Turtle Snow Obsidian. So give yourself some time. Go ahead and pause the video if you need to. Pick whichever one resonates with you. Then go ahead and click down in the description box below to your group, and we will get started right away. Take your time. Once you figure it out, go ahead and take a look. And we're going to start with group one. Hey there, group one. How's it going? You guys chose the Selenite Heart and the Shadowscapes Tarot. Let's go ahead. We'll just kind of jump right on in and let's see what we had to look forward to at this later end of 2023. I'm a little excited. This has been quite the year. So let's see how this ends for us here. I already have the Two of Swords and the Page of Cups already on here. Two of Swords is already telling me that during this last bit of 2023, it is even more important than before to rely on your intuition, to trust yourself. Trust yourself in this time and in this period, especially with the Page of Cups. It gives me this feeling of your intuition is actually going to be pretty on point for the rest of the year. I'm also seeing with the Page of Cups, there are going to be some pretty neat surprises coming your way. You will be able to really get a kick. I'm thinking you're going to get like a real kick out of the end of this year. If your year has been kind of floppy, it really is going to end on a high note here, and just a couple of things that you just don't see coming, coming towards you, coming your way. I'm very, very excited about it. I'm keep on looking at the Two of Swords, and I'm looking at this heart here. Just a reminder that following your heart, following your intuition, following the things that give you joy are going to be very, very key as you go into these later months. Because like we're already in September. Can you believe that? We're already in September. It is actually mind-boggling. I'll take this one. Oh my goodness, there's so much intuitive there's so much intuitive like emphasis in these last months. I feel like you guys are going to be making a couple of big decisions at the end of this month. I keep on hearing family related decisions. You guys might be thinking about starting a family, or something that is going to affect your family just kind of writ large here. But with the High Priestess, I do see there are some secrets actually being revealed to you, as well as some wisdom that you did not have before. It's kind of coming to the forefront. I'm going to move these up a little bit more. I'm also seeing, because I'm seeing the way the High Priestess is being like lifted up in the air. Like there is a lot of, I want to say ascension, but I'm not entirely sure that's the correct term I want to use. But there's definitely some upgrades. There are some upgrades coming towards you. A lot of it has to do specifically with your intuition, but also I do see, because I'm looking at this, what is that even? Is it like, no, it's a pomegranate. I was like, I can't even see. I wear glasses. It is so small. The pomegranate here, like there are gifts coming to you. So, like, not only on a spiritual level, but also on a material level as well. So, I do see that coming for you here in these last few months. Let's get some more cards. Let's get some more cards on the board. What is happening to us at the end of this year? Really big surprises. Definitely a call to just trust yourself and trust what you feel. The Seven of Swords is telling me that there are going to be times where you're going to kind of take too much on. And I think with the Two of Swords, it's very important that you understand that you are not supposed to take on too much. Things are not meant for you. You're going to know what's not meant for you as well. For those of you who are dealing with people, if you think people are shady, you're going to get your answer very, very soon. I feel like anybody who is trying to get over on you in any particular way, that is going to come into the forefront as we close into these final months. I do see this actually happening around October. So kind of keep an eye on that. I feel like once we start really getting deep into fall, once we truly start getting into fall, you're going to start seeing things that you did not see before, but has always kind of been in your wow, that came right on out in your frame of view. I also have the Six of Cups. I do see a lot of reciprocation here from people that you need help from. I feel like you've been giving out a lot of your energy during this year. It's been pretty draining on you, and now we're starting to see this influx of support coming towards you now. With the Six of Cups, I'm also seeing if the High Priestess and the material gifts that I saw are anything to go by, I do see that there is a sort of with the Six of Cups, like I said, like I'm seeing like with the, especially with the High Priestess, I do see this kind of like a return of lost things. So things that you may have lost as a child, whether it is something that you enjoyed, whether it is an actual item, it is coming back to you. And it's really weird because I started talking about the Six of Cups, but I started talking like it was the Six of Pentacles about reciprocation. And there is definitely, when you talk about the reciprocation of energy, I feel like that makes a lot more sense with the Six of Cups here because there's a lot of just support and love, and it's just a lot of emotional there's a lot of emotional giving that you were giving people, and you're now starting to receive that back in some way. I feel like it really is telling me that your hard work has been appreciated. I'm hearing that your hard work has been appreciated and they have not forgotten. They have not forgotten what you have done for them. I'm trying to put this under the Page of Cups. There we go. It's easier that way because everybody's stuff is written on the bottom. Okay. Don't know why I thought Six of Pentacles, but that is fine. I will forgive myself if you'll forgive me. If you'll be nice to me, I'll be nice to me. I think we'll just forget and just understand that that was just part of the message. Because sometimes I will start talking about something and it'll be completely different, and yet it's still the same. It's the same premise. It's just a different card. Ooh boy, the Three of Swords. There is definitely an end here. I'm also seeing here just the Three of Swords for the end of this particular year, that there is definitely a severance that is going to hurt. I feel like it's going to hurt at first. With the High Priestess, we were talking about the Seven of Swords, and if there was somebody kind of causing mess behind you, it would become known. I feel like if that is the case, it is going to come from a very personal place. It is going to be quite hurtful. It is something that is going to be healed, I feel, relatively quickly, but it is something that we are going to have to go through. I also see with the Three of Swords, there is this. I literally just heard, stop blaming yourself, and I don't know who that's for. I don't know who that's for, but you need to stop blaming yourself. So I'm just gonna let it, I'm gonna let it just come through my mouth. Stop blaming yourself. Whatever it is that happened, or whatever it is that is kind of going on in your situation, it's happened for a reason. I feel like if you are in a place where you kind of keep on going back to this time, to this pain, to the situation, especially next to the Six of Cups, I feel like it's time to let it go. There are better things here for you. Clearly there are better things here for you. But I just want you to know that it's okay to move on. It's okay to pull the swords out and to start healing again. I definitely want you guys to consider that things aren't that bad. And that honestly, things are only getting better for you as time goes by, as we get into the last bit, oops, don't fall, of this year. Oh my goodness. The Empress is showing up like I was just talking about things getting better. We're talking about abundance. We're talking about love and creativity. It's definitely telling me right now to embrace your creative side. So, whatever it is that you're doing, don't be afraid to kind of go for it. Don't be afraid to go all in. Don't be afraid of your cockamamie scheme. Is it cockamamie? Cockamamie schemes? Oh my goodness, I don't know how to speak English anymore. Just don't be afraid of those schemes. Don't be afraid of the time and the effort that it takes. The love and the care that you put into the things that you do are going to bear fruit for you. That is definitely being shown to me here, that no matter what obstacles you are facing, as long as you listen to your intuition, as long as you follow what your heart's desires are, you are going to have so much bounty. Like it's going to be like, how did I get here? You're just gonna wake up and you're just like, wow, this is incredible. Like that is gonna be a like I said, this year for you feels like it's going to end with a serious bang, and it's going to be a really, really good, good end that's going to make you feel grateful for all the crap, all the crap that you went through up to this point. What other messages, what other insights into the end of this year do you have for us? Oh, thank you very much. Oh, there's two. Gone, Becky. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Three of Cups. I literally, really, guys, for real, celebrations, which is perfect. Holiday season. So there's definitely, I feel like a lot of these surprises are happening around the holidays as well. All these good things that are happening, I'm going to say around like the end of November, early December. Like we're going to start really seeing, like, it's kind of like last minute surprises coming your way when it comes to the end of this year. There's just a lot of really wonderful reasons to celebrate already. And then, like, here comes the universe. It's like, oh, you wanted some reason to celebrate? Bam! You want another reason to celebrate? Bam! You want one? You want something else? Bam! It's just like, it's about to be nonstop. Like, oh, that's happening? Cool. This is happening too. That's awesome. This is happening too. Wow, this is incredible. What's happening here? This is crazy. It's just like the excitement of it, and the, the excitement of it to get me a little loopy. So excuse me, let me just bring myself back. And let's keep going. We also have the Two of Pentacles. Ooh, I do love this. I feel like things are going to be set up for a pretty balanced new year as we're looking at the end of 2023. The Two of Pentacles is telling me that things are going to finally feel like it's in order. Things are going to finally feel like we've got our mess together. And we're able to kind of strive forward with our heads held high and with confidence. I don't know why I felt like a higher. I was like with the winds at our backs, but it's the exact same feeling. Like you feel like the horizon is there and you're ready to face it. You'll be ready to face the horizon once 2024 starts to rear its head. So, like, we are looking at some really incredible things happening. The stuff that is negative is falling away, and there's so many positive things coming out. Let's see what else they have for us. We're going to go take a look at the Animal Spirit Oracle and see what they have for us here. Badger Spirit, be fearless and bold. What did I say? Don't be afraid, guys. Don't be afraid to kind of go for it, to kind of do your thing. Because there's a lot of things to be done. there's a lot coming towards you. There's a lot to look forward to. And we don't have time to be scared. We ain't got time to be scared or nothing. So don't be. Know your worth with the skunk spirit. Know that you are worth every bit of the good things that are happening here in your life. That there is so much waiting for you, and that all you need to do is be confident and know that you have everything that you need coming toward you. We're going to go ahead and get another card. Yes, we'll take this card. Maple Spirit, generosity. Don't be afraid to spread this good cheer. Don't be afraid to spread this love, this newfound joy that you have. Joy begets joy. I'm looking at the maple leaves. Like, we're literally talking about the end of the year. And I don't know where you are in the world. I'm in the North Hemisphere, so that means fall. We've got maple leaves. So we're talking about deep into fall. There's just going to be so much change and joy. And so I wish you could feel what I'm feeling right now. Like I'm doing a little dance in my chair. Like it's a good time. It's a party. We're really feeling it. We're really having a good one. We're really just relaxing and kind of going, oh, I'm so glad this is over with the end of this year, because it's definitely ending better than it started. We also have success with the secret spring. I cannot make this up. I wish I could. I wish I was that good, but I really can't. We've got success on the way to us here at the end of the year, finally kind of seeing the fruits of our labor, starting to see it really kind of grow and turn into something that is sustainable, that's going to last us for some years to come, as long as we are aligned with our true purpose. I don't know why you're upside down. Is everything upside down? Divine masculine, electric and active power, which is definitely telling us to be, like I said, be bold, be brave. Like there's, at this point, we're just reiterating, just be bold, be brave. Know that you really are an agent of change. You are an agent of your own change. Like you are more than capable of creating the future that you want. You are the change that you want to see in the world. Like there's nothing here standing in your way. And if it is standing in your way, I already see that is being pushed away so you can charge forward. So I do love that for you here. And let's get one more. You didn't want to leave, so I guess it's you, buddy. What you got for us? Divine Mother, nurturing compassion and grace. always remember to be good to yourself, to be good to yourself, to be good to people around you, even if that person has in some way stabbed you in the back. Don't be afraid to turn the other cheek. Don't be afraid to be a better person. You don't have to deal with them anymore, but you also don't have to belittle them. You don't have to be mean spirited toward them. Just be the better person. Be a good person. Be the good person that you know you are. And there's so much coming for you. Like, I'm looking at this reading and I'm just like, wow, this is actually insane. And I really, really do love it. So this is your reading. I hope this resonated for you. Dude, put like a leaf emoji in the comments if you got pile one and you came all the way to the end of this reading. I hope you found something that was helpful. I hope you found some hope for the rest of the year. I want to thank you guys so much for being here and sharing this time with me. You could be anywhere on the interwebs, but you decided to be here, and that means so much. I can't thank you guys enough. I'm going to go to pile two, but until my next reading, take care of yourselves. Hey group 2, what's going on? This is your reading. You chose the Pastel Journey Tarot and the Amethyst Rough Point. And we're just going to go ahead and take a look into the last little bit of 2023. See what messages Spirit has for us. That one wanted to come out, so I'm going to help it. We've got the Hanged Man. Wow, we are being told to hold tight for right now. It is not quite time for us to really go for it. I feel like there's still some information that we need to really kind of get a better grasp on. Let's see. We'll take this one. Yes. Yes, we certainly will. The Emperor. Emperor is giving me some taking back your power vibes. We were taking something back. We were really kind of sitting back. It's kind of like a wait and see before we strike. I just get this feeling like there's been a lot we've been going through, and I'm looking at, and I know it's probably makeup, but I just see the darkness under the eyes, and I'm just like so exhausted, so exhausted, and just kind of waiting for the right moment. But there are some things at present that need to be observed before we make any action right now. Okay. Let's get something else. Queen of Cups. Yes, the Queen of Cups is saying that the end of this year here is very important, that you take care of yourself emotionally. I am getting you have not been paying too much attention to your intuition. And with the Hangman here, I think it is definitely a call to do that. So that way you know exactly how best to kind of seize the moment when the moment presents itself. I feel like we are it feels like we're almost in a desperate bid to reclaim ourselves, to reclaim our power, but without balance, without emotional stability, without a key, without truly being able to like be in touch with our intuition, without being in touch with our higher selves, it does become like we're getting too controlling and not truly taking power in a way that is healthy, in a way that is meant for you to grow and move forward. So it's very much a time to take stock in everything that's going on currently in your life and to really just take care of yourself, because there's a lot happening. I feel like there's just a lot mentally that's kind of causing this issue. The Ace of Wands is telling me right now that there are definitely new beginnings on its way to you. It is definitely something that is going to be, I feel like it's going to be fruitful, whatever it is. It's going to be something that you're going to really enjoy. It's going to be something that really kind of set the bar and set the tone for the kind of person that you want to be going forward. I feel like this end of the year is actually going to be pretty transformative to you. And I think that's why you're being told to hold off, because this is happening, this is coming. But right now, I feel like if you make a move too fast, you might just miss it. And it might be a while before it comes back around again. So I do see something new on the horizon. Let's see what else we've got going on. Oops, hello. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. Everybody is so excited to say hello. They're just like, yeah, I want to know what group 2 is happening. I want to know what's going on with group 2 next. This one? Yes. Okay. Eight of Swords. Yeah. Like I said, there's a lot of mental hiccups going on here. I do see, though, with the Eight of Swords, I feel like the blindfold is coming off with the Eight of Swords. You're starting to see that you really aren't as bound to a particular person that came out of nowhere or a situation than you think you are. I feel like there's a lot happening around you, and there's been a lot of mental gymnastics on your part, but absolutely the what's the word I'm looking for? Like the methodology, the way to get out of this, like it's being revealed to you at the end of this year. Like there is a lot of clarity, I feel, coming with this. Like you'll be able to actually take a step back to get away from all of these intrusive thoughts and really see, just like, especially with the Emperor here, I just feel like you felt powerless in whatever the situation is for so long. I feel like it really is starting to come clear to you just how much power you have in the situation, just how much you're able to do, period, in this situation. I see with this Eight of Swords, and I think that's why we're waiting for this new passionate beginning to start with you, this new hobby, this new event, these new people, to kind of really open your eyes to what's happening and what's going on in the world around you. So that's definitely coming your way in these next few months. Let's see what else Spirit has for us here. Hello, Spirit. Hello. Thank you so much for being here. What do you have for pile 2? What's happening with pile 2 for the end of this year? The end of a very, very tumultuous year for many of us. Wow. Whoa. I'm making all these, am I? No. Okay, cool. I was like, you can't make me. Please don't make me. Okay. This one. Three of Swords. This is the second time I've seen the Three of Swords here. This is, oh boy, there has been a lot of hurt. And I feel like, especially with the Queen of Cups here, I feel like there's a lot that's being pulled out. I feel like there is a lot of harm that was self-inflicted that we are healing in this season, in this fall. I feel like a lot of it is kind of being shown and kind of pulled to the forefront. And I think that has a lot to do with why they're telling you to kind of stop and love yourself and really take stock of things around you, because there is going to be a period of it really is growing pains. I feel like these are growing pains. These are things that are happening around you that are not the best. but it's like you've had these lessons, you've had these barbs around you for so long, but in order to get the barbs out, you have to really examine them and be able to handle them carefully and pull them out. So I do see that happening for you here. It really is going to be like it's a transformative time here for you, but transformation can be painful sometimes. And I think that's why more than anything else you just have to really be mindful and take care of yourself, because these things can be treacherous and bad. This one, the Four of Wands. I want you to know that as you're going through this during the end of the year, you do have a lot of support. You do have a lot of people who are around you who are willing to help. Some of these are actually new friends that come from this beginning that are willing and able to help. I feel like many of them have gone through the exact same thing and would want nothing more than to help. I mean, I really do get Soul Tribe vibes here. Like they really just want to help a member of their fam get better from where they were. I also see, just like I do see with like the Four of Wands is an 11 card, and I do see that once you start moving in this way, like this is your path. It is a bit painful to get out of the barbed wire that you've been kind of wrapped in for so long. And for some reason, barbed wire is not leaving my head. Like it is literally barbed wire. Like it's like restricted area. Like you've been restricted from something, or like from seeing something, from experiencing something, from leaving somewhere. There's just been a lot of restriction around you, and it's slowly disintegrating and slowly trying to break through it. And as you're slowly kind of moving through this, it is not an easy process, but it's a process where you are not alone. And I think that's the biggest thing that I want you to know, that through this process you are not alone. Not in the slightest. And that's the most, I feel like that is the most important lesson to give you at this time. There are so many new relationships coming towards you with this Two of Cups. And I'm not even talking about like a romantic relationship. This is, I feel like some of these are deeply platonic. I'm hearing platonic soulmates. Like, I mean, if you don't have a bestie, you're about to get one. You are about to get somebody who truly, truly gets you and is really, here just to talk mess and to help support you when you need it, which I think is super important and super beautiful. What else is happening for us here at the end of the year? What else do we see happening for our kids at the end of the year? Six of Cups. Okay. Six of Cups is it? Wow. So that's two. Like you guys have like two cards in common with group one. I don't know if any of you actually picked group one before you came here, but the Six of Cups is also telling us that this is a time to really indulge in your inner child. I feel like this is definitely a time for you to really take a step back and really love yourself and honor yourself and honor your inner child and really get down to the bottom of what has been paining you. Because there's so much, like, I feel like at the end of this, there's going to be so much opportunity to really strike out when 2024 hits. But right now is definitely a period of rest and healing, And while you are doing that, you are gathering people, like-minded, like-souled people who are able to hold your hand and be supportive during this time, because there is a lot going on with you currently. And no one deserves to go through that alone. No one ever deserves to go through so much pain alone. So I'm very, very happy to know that you guys are going to get the rest and the healing, the cleansing, and the support that you need to really kind of end this year in a way that makes 2024 less of a, oh God, here we go again, and more of a, I can't wait for what the future brings. That's what I'm seeing at the end of the year for you. A feeling of like, I cannot wait to see what the future brings for you. We've got healing earth, the power to, I literally was just talking about healing, the power to give and receive healing. It is absolutely a time for you to just breathe and understand that these things, like, this is the end of a cycle for you. The 46 is 10 and 10 is end of a cycle and a new beginning. This is the end of a very tough time for you. It does not feel like it now. I know that right now it probably feels like this mess is never going to end, but trust and believe that you're going to start seeing the light at the end of the tunnel by the end of this year. And I could not be more grateful and happy for you, because it has been a year. It has been a trial for you. I feel like for you it's been a few years of stuckness, of being lost and not knowing where to go. And it's finally starting to turn around to where you really can be in charge of yourself and in charge of your life and what you want to accomplish. And I can't tell you just how happy I am. I also see abundance also with the 28, which is 10. So that's this new beginning, this ending of a cycle. There is so much coming for you at the end of this year. I feel like this abundance is coming to you at the end of December. Like this fortune, this turning around of your fortune, this turning around of your feelings and your thoughts and the things that are happening in your situation, whether it's materially or emotionally or spiritually, these things are turning for you. I literally have the Wheel of Fortune in my head right now. Like, things are finally turning in a way that is helpful to you. And I'm so happy. This is actually making me very, very happy, because there was so much heavy energy, in the tarot cards. So it's good to have this encouraging, like, hey man, but once you get past this, what's coming towards you at the end is something so light and so beautiful that I can't really express just how much it means to me. I feel like that's the one that wants to come out. And we have refuge, which makes a lot of sense. So it is definitely about taking refuge from whatever the situation is. So meditation, or just kind of, if you have like a safe space to go to, a place that you like to go and just kind of be alone for a while, it's definitely telling me that it's time to visit that place a little bit more often. To really just sit there and be alone and really be able to kind of think straight and to be clear and to be just honestly, to be kinder to yourself. I feel like this is a time where a lot of people aren't very kind to themselves. If they're looking at how late we are in the year and how much they've done, and they feel that perhaps they have not done as much as they intended, then it is definitely time for you to rest, to really just find refuge in the good things that are coming. Are these both coming to you? Do you get two? Are you special? Look at you being special. Strength and purity. Wow. This is what's happening right now. This is what your refuge is giving you. You are transforming into something incredible. Like you are growing into someone so strong and so authentic. Like the purity that I see here is just an authenticity of self and being able to become something beautiful and to become something that you love about yourself without restrictions. And I do see that that is the ending. That is the end game here for the end of this year. Like you are really starting this new beginning. Like this is the end of a cycle because this is going to be literally new year, new you. All you guys in group 2, whatever it is that you guys are struggling with, you really are going to find a purpose and like this strength, like this fortitude that you did not realize that you had before, to kind of press on and be who it is you truly are, who it is you truly want to be. Which is, I am in love with this. I am actually straight up in love with the end of this reading. I love this for you so much. I really, really do. Let's go ahead and, oops. Just the one? This one? Okay. Open to infinite possibility. So the starfish spirit is telling us that this is not over. If you think that this is over, if you think this is all that life has for you, I have got some bad news for you, my friend. Things are changing. This is a number of change. Well, 59 is 14. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 is a number of change. So know that you are currently evolving. You may not even realize it, but you are absolutely evolving here. And there are changes that are happening in your life that don't seem apparent now, but it is going to start making itself quite known very, very soon as we enter the end months of 2023. This is our last card. Thank you very much. Aw, yay! Take time out. Like, I cannot stress enough for you here. Take time out for yourself. Take care of yourself. The brown bear spirit during fall is actually perfect because what's the bear doing right now during the fall? Gobbling up stuff, chilling, eat, get ready to sleep. It is time for you to rest. I want you to take a nap. I want you to take a nap. It is time for you to really just stop. Stop running around. Get off the hamster wheel and just breathe for a little bit. I feel like breathing is difficult sometimes for group 2. I feel like it's but if I take the time to breathe, everything's going to fall apart. That's what I'm feeling in my chest. Like it's really, really difficult. Like it's just, I feel like everything is going to fall apart if I take the time to breathe. I am telling you that if you breathe, the world will still be here. Things will be fine. You are going to be okay. You are going to be magnificent by the end of this year. All I want you to do is take a rest, take time to heal, and take time to believe in yourself, because you deserve all of the changes and all the good things that are coming into your life at this late stage. And it feels late, but I mean, it's here and you still have so much more life to live. So take it in, baby. Take in the pain. Endure it for now. Because we all know that without pain, we'll never know what pleasure is, right? So that is coming to you, group 2. I hope you found something that resonated here for you in this reading. I hope you found some hope in your situation, knowing that there are new beginnings and new good things, that things are turning around for you in a very profound way. It's going to take effort and it's going to take care and it's going to take love, but you have more than enough of that to go around. Okay, so this is your reading. If you got to the end of this, leave a crown emoji in the comment section. Let me know that you were group 2 and you've gotten all the way to the end of this. But oh gosh, thank you guys so much for being here and spending this time with me. I mean, you guys could be anywhere else on the interwebs, but you decided to be here, and that means more to me than you know. This has been wonderful, and I'm very, very glad I was able to give this to you. That's enough for me for one day. I'm going to go to group 3, but until our next reading, take care of yourselves. Hey there, group 3, how's it going? You guys chose the cat tarot and the snowflake obsidian turtle. He's so cute. I love him so much. And we are going to go and see what messages Spirit has for us for the last little bit of 2023, because we are already at the end of the year. It's already September. Fall is just around the corner. And I'm like, what is this? I can't believe it. I feel like it's just yesterday I was just doing what's happening for the first half. And here we are at the last stretch. You can hear the little last lap bell like they have in track and field. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I certainly can. So let's see what messages we have here for you. We already have the 8 of Swords. So 8 of Swords is telling me that we are actually moving out of a precarious situation at the end of this year. I feel like you've been doing a lot of mental gymnastics over something important, and I feel like you're finally taking a step back and going, wait, it doesn't have to be this way. It doesn't have to be this way. It really, really doesn't. And I think that's finally coming into focus here for you as we get to the end of this. I feel like there's some clarity coming, and an ability to kind of see outside of the situation and really kind of see what's going on for what it is. Please don't fall. Okay. We also have the 7 of Pentacles. I do see that we have been sowing some seeds through this year, and we're starting to see that it's starting to grow fruit. I feel like we're starting to really see the fruits of our labor that we've kind of done in the beginning of the year kind of blossom and really start to show themselves into the end of 2023. So any projects that you were doing, any investments that you may have been involved in, any art projects that you were like, I was but a beginner when I started, but now I am the master, that situation, like I do see these things are coming up. You're starting to really see that the effort that you've been putting in has been absolutely well worth it. And it's really only going to grow. Like you're just kind of seeing like the beginning of this harvest coming your way. So I really do love to see that with you guys. What else do we have coming? We'll use this one. The 5 of, oh, I love this. The 5 of Wands is so cute. Look at the kittens. So I also see that with the 5 of Wands, I feel like there is this competitive spirit that kind of comes over you with whatever it is that you're doing. This striving to be the best, the striving to go for the gusto. Like you really are feeling, you're feeling yourself. You really are. You're really feeling yourself right now. And you're really just kind of putting yourself out there in a way that you weren't before. And it's really like, it's not anything that is drastic. It's not anything that is malicious. It really is just like, now that I'm out here, now that I'm doing this, I'm going to be the best that I possibly can be. We're all going to make it to the finish line. It's all going to be all great. I am going to make it count though. I am going to make every moment that I am putting myself out there count toward like the bottom line, the victory, like whatever it is that you're really wanting to get while you're doing this, it is definitely coming out of you in a very competitive way. I am being told to be careful to not be too competitive, that you lose sight of what your true goal is, because that is something that can happen. But you're definitely being you're definitely being competitive, and you're definitely being someone who is ready to go at it and to go get it, which is very, very admirable. With the King of Swords, I do see that we are starting to kind of logic our way out of a few things. I think, especially with the Eight of Swords here, I think now that we're kind of looking past the problems that were surrounding us, we're able to really take a look and really be very meticulous about exactly how we're doing what we're doing. I feel like there's a lot of clarity that comes in. You may become a little stricter with yourself when it comes to your work or whatever projects that you are involved in, because maybe you were just kind of filly farting for like a couple of months, and it's like, okay, like it's time to stop dilly dallying. It's time to really get down. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Like that's where we are right now. It's time to really go at it, and not only just being passionate about it, but being meticulous and being logical, and just being in a place where you really are just in control of yourself and of the situation, which is always good to be. The Three of Wands is telling me that there's a lot happening, especially, oh my God, I just was talking about the Seven of Pentacles and how it was the beginning of a harvest. The Three of Wands is definitely talking about expansion. It's about the things that you want coming your way. I do see here with this that there's just going to be kind of an amassing of things coming together for you here. So I always call this my lighthouse card, because in the original, like, well, not the original, but like in the Rider Waite tarot, there we go. It's like a guy standing there and the ships are coming in toward him. Like, you are actually allowing things to come your way here. This is a very magnetic energy that I'm getting from this Three of Wands. So it really is like things are finally starting to make sense. And as you're starting to kind of like vibe in the right direction, the things that you're wanting is starting to become attracted and move towards you in a way that is actually a little surprising. Like, it is going to catch you a little bit off guard, which I think is all the more reason why the King of Swords came out first, to kind of keep you level-headed, to kind of keep you meticulous, so you don't kind of lose sight of what you're truly trying to do, what your true goal is, as you move forward with all this crazy nonsense happening, all this crazy awesome shit, like crazy awesome shenanigans. I'm calling it right now. All these crazy awesome shenanigans are coming your way, and it really does take a disciplined mind a disciplined mind to work amidst that, to not lose focus and get so excited about things coming your way that you forget that it takes work to maintain it. We also have the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is really telling me that be very aware of your intuition. If you do feel like there are things that are too much, the Hanged Man is reminding you right now of rest. Sometimes it's okay to take stock of things and just kind of be still for a little bit. I feel like there will be a tiny period during the end of 2023 where you won't have a choice, because there's just going to be so much. You're going to end up here again in the Eight of Swords, and just like there's so many things happening inside your head, and you're like, okay, hold on. Hold on, I need to just stop. I need to collect myself, and I need to organize all the data so I know exactly where to go from here. So there are definitely times at the end of this year where you will be feeling that need to just kind of like chill for a second, to just chill for a second, just give yourself some time and give yourself some space to really think things through. As so much, like, because I just feel like there's so much coming toward you, and you're like, oh my god, it's an embarrassment of riches. What do I do with all, what is that, like, what do I do with all these acorns? Like, it just I don't even think that's the right meme. I don't even think that's the right thing he was holding. Really, like, the guy who's like holding all the stuff and it's like falling off. He's like, there's gotta be a better way. How do I hold all these things? That's you. That is you. And it's the energy of it is making me a little giddy. I'm not gonna lie. The energy of it is making me a little giddy. Because it's such a nice energy instead of like just being confused and kind of feeling like you're in like a hamster wheel, just kind of going and going and going, to feel like things are actually happening and what you are doing is finally paying off is such a heady feeling that it's kind of hard to deal with. With the Five of Swords, I do see that in relationships, I feel like there's going to be some reconciliation. I feel like if you've been having issues with a person, or if there has been someone that you have not spoken to for a long time because of whatever, there will be a time where you will have an opportunity to talk with them and to really kind of repair this broken bridge between you. Especially with the King of Swords, be mindful. Be careful. It's very easy to burn a bridge, not as easy to repair one. So definitely keep that in mind as we go into the end of this year. We are talking about kind of rebuilding bridges between people. I feel like there is someone particularly that has just been either cold or just non-communicative, and that's going to resolve itself in the near future. I feel like before the end of November, that may just resolve itself. So I do see that happening for you, and that's good because no one likes like relationship loose ends. Wow. Okay. I was like, do I just want the first one? Do I want the second one too? They're like, no, just the first one. I'm like, okay, cool. Oh my god, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, guys, like for real. There is so like this part right here is like, what are we doing right now? There is so much happening here. There is so much happening here. Things are really just coming up Millhouse. Like, I can't I cannot even deal with this. There is so much good fortune. There's so much good luck. There's just so much good karma coming your way. I feel like this is something that we've been waiting for a long time. And finally, it just feels like the things that are happening have been fated for some time. And we really have just been waiting on divine timing. We were waiting for the fates to just kind of turn things into our favor. And the ladies are feeling mighty, mighty generous at the end of this year for you guys. They're like, oh, no, it's time now. Now is the time. Congratulations, you finally made it. You finally made it. So much is happening here, and it's only going to get better from here with the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this turning, this cycle that's coming is going to be lasting us for quite some time. All right. All right. I literally said, oh yeah, this is something that's going to last us for a long time. This is something that's going to be going for for quite a bit. It's going to be lasting us for a while. And I get the Ten of Pentacles. I can't deal. I can't even deal with that right now. Okay, so like that was confirmation. Thank you for that. Confirmation that this thing that is happening, these things that are going towards you, this is stuff that is happening in a long term, into your old age. Like this if you have like, if this is generational, Whatever this is that's happening for you, like this is happening, this is going to have ripple effects far beyond your lifespan, I feel. So there's so much good crap happening for you. I'm just looking at this like, who are you? What are you doing? Because I want in. This looks amazing. You guys have an amazing end of your year coming. And I'm really, really excited for you. Let's see what the Oracle cards have for us as well. For messages from Spirit about the last bit of our year. This is beautiful. Like, this is like really, like I said, it's making me a little giddy. I'm not gonna lie. This whole thing is making me a little giddy. Right now, Spirit wants you to know that it is time to embrace the in-between. That sometimes it really is more about the journey than it is about the destination. Just have fun, enjoy the process. The process is really everything. The process is where we cultivate that gratitude and cultivate that joy that begets the blessings that we are looking to seek as we move along through life. So it's okay to be in a limbo. It's okay to be in limbo. It is okay to be in limbo. Just enjoy the experiences, enjoy the things that are happening, the good things and the bad things. Be grateful for them all, because it really is just what life is all about. And I like that message. Is this the one? Okay. Open to infinite possibility. Know that whatever it is that you are thinking right now, you're probably getting more than that. Know that the universe can make anything happen, that anything and everything currently is possible. There's so much change coming your way. There's so much going on. There's going to be like, it is such a amazing turnaround. Like, these things are just gonna just pop out of nowhere. You're gonna be like, wait, what? I was just thinking like this, and this. Why? This is happening now? And you're like, yeah. Don't worry about it. Just enjoy the process, because there's so much happening. There's so much more happening than you can possibly imagine. Just enjoy the process, my love. Things are going to be fantastic, fan. I'm telling you that right now. Purity comes out. A lot of authenticity. Be true to yourself. I was going to say Hamlet says it best, but Hamlet doesn't say it actually. To thine own self be true. Be real with yourself and others. Just live in a way that you are comfortable. Live in a way that is true to you, true to your heart, true to your higher self, truer to your current self. Don't be afraid of the changes that happen, but just, understand that even if your authentic self fluctuates, that as long as you are maintaining what is right and correct with your internal compass, anything's possible. Everything is possible. And then we also have patience. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with whoever it is that you're trying to reconcile with as well. It is a process, like I said, with the in-between. There's a lot happening, and we're talking about the end of 2023, which is like September, October, November. It's like 4 months, technically. If we start from fall, it's like 3 months, but you know what I mean. Like, this is a time where there's a lot going on, and it's going to not some things are going to be fast, and then some things are going to be like molasses in a snowstorm. Like, nothing's happening. Nothing is going down, and it's be patient. It's going to be so worth the wait here. That is actually funny. It's actually dumb and insane. Balance, stability, standing firm. Spirit wants you to know that no matter what happens here, no matter the fluctuations that are happening in these last few months, that you are completely protected, that you are completely on stable ground, that nothing is going to go too far where things are going to be like catapulting, hurtling backwards. Like nothing like that is happening here. Things are either moving forward or they're standing still. There's only forward progress. There is no backtracking. So I want you guys to know that like you guys are only making progress here. And if you're not making progress, you're just kind of standing there. It's okay. Be patient. You'll start moving again. Be patient. You'll start moving again. Like all of these messages are intertwining. Like all these messages are just like bam, 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 bam. I'm telling you, man, this energy is ridiculous. I hope you're feeling what I'm feeling right now. I really do. I really hope you're feeling what I'm feeling right now because it is. It's a little crazy. It's a bit of a rush. We also have Guide, the illuminated path. So it's really funny because Guide is telling me here that some of you actually may already be in contact with your spirit team. They definitely have messages for you. They definitely have answers for you if and it's very simple. If you just ask the universe for an answer to a question, they will send you answers. And it'll be in ways that you're not expecting. You just have to be open to listen, to experience, to get that bolt of lightning in your head. And you're like, oh, that's it. Like you just have to be open for it, and it will come your way. But you are definitely being like you are being divinely guided here, like with this Wheel of Fortune. Like there's no other way of putting it. Like this is all divinely guided. This is all very much something that was kind of preordained for you from the beginning. And now we're starting to see it actually start, like, we're starting to see the gears turning. We're starting to see the machinations really start doing its thing here. So I'm very, very excited to hear that. And I'm really excited for the end of this year for you guys because this looks actually incredible. This is the end of this is like your reading for you guys. So I'm so glad you guys were here for this. Leave a cat emoji. Let me know that you guys were in group 3 and you guys made it to the end of it. I'm super, super stoked. I'm super happy that you were here. I mean, you guys could be anywhere else on the interwebs, but you decided to be here. So I am super grateful that you could share this time and this space with me. That is it. Like I said, I hope you found something that resonated. And until my next reading, take care of yourselves.